a person who don't want to speak to yourself, or you don't know how to speak with yourself, so you can do one more thing. Hello everyone. So today I am gonna share with you then how you can start thinking in English. See, this is the process. By following them, you don't need to put lots of effort into your process of English learning. This is something that happens subconsciously. So all you have to do is start thinking in English. Now, the question is how to start thinking in English. See, this is not as difficult as you are thinking right now. All you have to do is start talking with yourself in English language. Okay, you can do one thing. If you don't know how to start a conversation with yourself, start asking some questions to yourself. For example, I I used to, Google some questions on about what question should I ask myself. I used to search question on it and start answering it by my own self. For example, question like this: where do you see yourself after 5 year, after 10 year, or what is your short term goals? What is your long term goals? So these are the questions you can ask yourself to improve your communication skills or as well as your English fluency. And there is one more method that will help you to think in English, and that is describe your surroundings. Describe about something where you are, or describe about the people. For example, I'm sitting here in my room, so I'm giving the example how you can describe yourself or your surroundings. So I'm sitting here alone in my room and there is nobody around me, and you can also describe outside the scenario of your window or whatever you like. You can describe the surroundings, and that will really help you to improve your fluency. See, we spend lots of our time with ourselves, or there is nobody around the world that we talk to them as compared to ourselves. Okay, we talk to ourselves a lot, but all you have to do is just change or skip your native language to. So you can do one thing. All you have to do is start talking with yourself in English language. Okay, I'm not going to tell you that you should have to, translate it. You don't. So you don't need to translate it from your native language to English language. For example, माय नेटिव लैंग्वेज इज़ हिंदी, और मैं आपसे ये नहीं कहूँगी कि आप इसे ट्रांसलेट करें इंग्लिश में. ओके, this is not the way of learning how to think in. First of all, you'll feel difficulty while talking with yourself in English language, but eventually you realize that it is not as difficult as you are thinking right now. Okay, so I'm telling you not to translate English language from your native language, because you'll build the habit of translating it, which will delaying your English language, which will delaying your language coming out from your mouth. So I'm not telling you to translate it. Rather than this, I'm telling you to speak it directly. You don't need to translate it. Also, this is very helpful for those people who don't have that environment where they can speak English. Often people feel that they don't have environment, they don't have anybody where they can speak English or with whom they can speak English. So this method is for them. This method is for especially them to improve their fluency, to improve their communications by talking to ourselves, by talking to themselves. Okay. So after that, if you are a person who don't want to speak to yourself, or you don't know how to speak with yourself, so you can do one more thing is that you can stand in front of the mirror and start talking with yourself in front of the mirror, and this will also help you to improve your English fluency. I know this because this is how I improve my English fluency to some extent, and it will going to help you too. So